What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue, and the Turtle Beach Velocity 1 flight controls have been around for over a year, and now they are no longer the only option for Xbox users. So, is it worth it? Since release, there has been multiple firmware updates making internal improvements for both PC and Xbox, such as more options in the in-flight management display, support for the Velocity 1 rudder pedals sold separately, more status indicator panel functionality, and preset warnings. The status indicator panel and flight management display are unique features that no other flight control system has. It can be pretty helpful for some, but for others it doesn't add any value. If you do decide to buy the Velocity 1 flight controls, setup and installation is fairly easy. Everything you need is in the box: throttle handles, USB cables, screws, status display inserts, desk clamps, and an Allen wrench. But it still may not work properly out of the box, because first you will need to update your firmware on either PC or Xbox with the Turtle Beach app from the Microsoft Store. The app itself is pretty buggy, but after a few tries, you'll be all updated and it should be plug and play. As I said, the Turtle Beach has made multiple updates and improvements to the internal functionality, but the physical flight yoke and throttle is unchanged. That being said, I like being able to change my settings, colors, and control profiles right here in the yoke display. The Velocity 1 has plenty of buttons, which is always important in any flight sim setup. The triggers, which by default are used for rudder control, act as an axis, allowing you for more control over your yaw movement from left to right. But I recommend upgrading to some rudder pedals if you can, because you can't use both triggers and the throttle at the same time. Take my advice. Another unique feature is the Cessna style power levers. I really like these, but not as much as I like the trim wheel. It's seriously the best trim wheel I have ever used so far. The main throttle levers are okay. I'm not a big fan of them, but I will give them credit for the flight idle and reverser detent, a much needed feature for any throttle. It's also really nice that this is all attached to the yoke, so you don't have to go and buy another piece of hardware. So finally, the most important part, the flight yoke. The best part about this yoke is the flight display and all the buttons attached. The yoke itself, though, feels very stiff, sticky, and cheap. Left to right rotation is great, but the pitch axis is just not good at all. Over time, it might wear in and get slightly smoother, but it still won't be as smooth as it should be. A good workaround is to use the trim wheel to make slight pitch adjustments, but you shouldn't have to do that. And for this reason, I honestly can't recommend the Velocity 1 flight control system. It's the most feature-rich flight controller available, but it doesn't justify the price, in my opinion. But hey, if you still like what you see and nothing I said is a deal breaker, then you can find the link to buy the Velocity 1 down below, and they also now have the flight control stand, rudder pedals, and a joystick. So let me know your thoughts. Feedback is always welcome, but I hope I was able to help you make your own educated decision. And until next time, remember, you have three choices: give up, give in, or give it all. You got peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. I'm out.